one of the most anticipated trailers of all time came out yesterday, and today I'm going to talk about it.
I definitely have fantasies about LA.
You know that moment when you're sexually attracted to an entire city? Okay, enough of that. Let's talk about the new Spider-Man trailer. So that came out yesterday. Everybody was super excited for it, including myself. I didn't get to see it when it dropped because I was at work. How dare you? Anyway, so I saw it earlier today, and I thought I would talk about it. I don't know when this video is going to come up, but hopefully it is soon. Everybody was wondering whether or not Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be in the film, and I still don't think that just because of the stuff they revealed in the trailer, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be in it. Though I think it's more likely that they'll be in it now than I thought previously. I still don't think it's 100% a guarantee. But either way, I'm really excited to see Doc Ock again. Alfred Molina, a really good actor for that role. Thought he was really good. The CGI on him looks a little weird. I don't know if it's just me. When I first saw it, I'm like, that's a video game character, so I don't know why they did that. I mean, he's older, I know that, but like, he's not ancient, you know, like he could still do it normally. So I don't know, it looks a little bit weird. Maybe they'll fix it for the final version, like they do sometimes. I don't know, but even if it's not, who knows how long any of these people are really going to even be in the film. There's a good chance that they might just have like a scene or two and then be done. Jamie Foxx is probably going to be in it as Electro. They've said that before. He even put it on his Instagram and then took it off. There's a few shots of lightning in the trailer, and like if this isn't Electro, then I don't know what is. So that's probably Jamie Foxx as Electro. I don't know if it's going to be the same version of any of these people, like, especially since a lot of them are like dead in continuity. It might just be like variants of them from like different worlds, kind of like Loki. I don't know, but it should be interesting. Green Goblin is back. We saw his little bomb. We heard Willem Dafoe's laugh, and oh my god, I can't wait to see him. He's my favorite Spider-Man villain, probably ever. He's an amazing actor. I really wish they would cast him as Joker one day. I don't know why they haven't. They should before they can't anymore. He would be awesome at that. But either way, I think he'll be really cool there. I'm wondering if they're going to de-age him, because they de-aged Molina. So, I mean, it's possible that they de-age him. I don't think I would, but if they're going to, then it'd be kind of weird to do it just for the one and not the other. I don't know. No, it's pretty safe to assume that they're going to do a Sinister Six style. I mean, they already have 3 villains in it. Why not push it to 6? There's little hints in the trailer that there might be more than just the 3 villains. There is a scene where it looks like Peter and Doctor Strange are fighting, like at this scene. I don't know exactly what's happening here, but I'm assuming that they're fighting over probably whatever Peter's holding here. So I don't think they're going to count him as part of the Sinister Six. I'd assume it would just be 6 villains, and Strange wouldn't count as one. Here's my thinking for what the other 3 could be. At first I thought it might be Vulture, because they have Michael Keaton, and you know, he could very easily come back. He's going to be in the Morbius film, so why wouldn't they bring him back here? Except, I don't think if they did do that, he would be part of the Sinister Six, because I mean, at the end of Spider-Man Homecoming, there's a plane outside. At the end of Spider-Man Homecoming, when he got arrested, they had Scorpion in prison as well, and he walked up to him, he's like, hey, you tell me the identity of Peter and Spider-Man, and I'm gonna get him or whatever. And he like lied and said he didn't know who it was, even though he did. So I don't think he's a villain anymore. I'm not gonna say that if they do bring him back, he's gonna be like a full-on hero. I would probably guess it would be some kind of anti-hero sort of thing. I don't really know, but that would be my guess. So I don't think he would be a part of the Sinister Six, but that's just me. I feel like Scorpion has to be part of it because, like I said, they introduced him in Homecoming, basically did nothing with him. He's in prison in that movie and didn't show up in the second one. I don't know how many Spider-Man movies they're really planning on making with Holland. I know they said that after this one they're going to take a little break, which, I mean, I guess is fine, but why would they introduce Scorpion and then not do anything with him until like a really long time, or possibly never? That would be really poor planning. So I would expect him to be a part of the Sinister Six. There's also hints in the trailer that Sandman might be in it, because like they have the this electro scene where lightning strikes and then you see sand go by. Is this just sand for some reason, or is it Sandman? I don't know. It'd also be kind of weird if they kept Defoe and Molina, but then recasted Sandman. So is Thomas Hayden Church going to be in it? I don't know. Are they going to de-age him? Probably. They should if they're going to de-age the other one. I don't know. It's very weird. I would like to see Sandman back. I think he's one of the best Spider-Man villains, and I think Thomas Hayden Church played him very well. He was just stuck in a pretty bad movie. So, I mean, I wouldn't hate it, but then you have 3 Raimi villains. I don't know, it's kind of weird, don't you think? The other thing is, at this one point in the trailer, Peter gets jumped up on by something, and if you brighten up the image, there's like somebody back there, but you can't really see who it is. It could be Venom, but I don't think it would be, because like I said, why would they bring back Topher Grace? Like, they have the other Raimi villains there, and especially if Thomas Hayden Church is in the movie, they're going to pair him up with the Eddie Brock they have. Except Sony now has their own Eddie Brock and Tom Hardy. I would like to see him eventually cross over to the MCU, even if it's just like a portal for like very quickly and then he goes back to his own dimension. I still think it would be really cool for him to interact with Tom Holland at some point. But if I kind of don't want them to do that in this movie. I would kind of, if they're gonna fight at some point or like be on the same screen, I kind of would want that to be its own movie. I don't think I want to cram it into this one, which already seems like there's a lot happening in it. So I kind of don't want it to be Venom, and it would be weird if they have Hardy's Venom and not Topher Grace's Venom, even though like they have the other Raimi villains. I don't know, that would be kind of weird. Topher Grace, I mean, he could do it if he wanted to, but I don't. People don't like him, so I don't think they would bring him back. But that's just what I'm thinking. It could also be the Lizard from the Amazing Spider-Man universe. It would be weird. The thing I'm thinking here is if you're gonna bring back the Goblin and Doc Ock, but you're gonna have them be the Raimi version, why would you then introduce Sandman, if that is Sandman, or Lizard in this universe, and then recast him and not use the actor from before? And the thing with the Lizard is you don't even necessarily have to get the actor back. It can just be the CGI Lizard and then never have him turn into Dr. Connors. It's a thing you could do. I just don't know if they would. The actor doesn't seem super busy right now, so I bet he could do it if he wanted to, or if he was asked to. But again, I don't know if that is going to be the case. They do have Electro in it, so I wouldn't doubt it. But then you already have this thing where, okay, so you have 3 villains from the previous movies. If that is the Lizard, that's the 4th one. And if it is Sandman, that's 5. So you already have 5 villains a part of the Sinister Six, and none of them involve Tom Holland at all. And if the Scorpion is in it, that would be the 6th, and that would be the only one from Tom Holland's universe. The other option is Mysterio could show up at some point, and I wouldn't necessarily doubt that, even if it's not. Like, I know he died in the last one, but here's the thing, he's literally a master of illusion. Like, it's very possible that he faked his death in that movie, and even if Quentin Beck did die in that movie, Mysterio's a team of people. They would have recordings, they would have, like, visual, CGI or that, like, hologram thing. So, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's impossible for him to show up again. If you kill him in one movie and then bring him back in the next one, is that like the best strategy? I don't know, but it's a thing that could happen. So I think the Sinister Six has a lot of possibilities in terms of what it could be. I think the 3 that we know are back in Jamie Foxx, Willem Dafoe, and Alfred Molina, those are 100% going to be a part of the Sinister Six. I would expect Scorpion to be in it because they did set him up and then didn't do anything with him. I guess it could be Sandman, it could be the Lizard, like I said. That could also be a Mysterio thing, and that's just kind of an illusion. I don't know, but I'm really excited for the movie. And even if Toby and Andrew aren't in it, I don't really care. Just to see the villains again are super cool. And even if Toby and Andrew do show up, I doubt they're going to have that big of a role. Maybe just like an action sequence or 2 and then they kind of go away. That would be my assumption at least. And I'm very glad if they are in the movie that they weren't shown in the trailer, because I don't want that in the trailer. Sony, please don't put that in the trailer. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think the Sinister Six is going to be in the comments down below, or even if you think it's even going to be the Sinister Six. That's a very loud noise. Please stop. It's also very hot out here, so I might stop filming out here. It's very warm. We're in Arizona. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye!